Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy R&B Julio, and today we got a very special video for you. I will be dropping the top 10 90s R&B groups as far as the lady side. Y'all gonna be surprised. Y'all gonna be surprised who I got at number 1. Let's go. Hey yo, we ain't gonna waste no time. So coming in at number 10, we got Changing Faces. You know, the ladies that made Fooling Around, Stroke You Up, Get OUT. They worked very closely with R. Kelly. They could have went anywhere from 8 to even out the top 10, but they land at number 10. Let's go. Coming in at number 9, this group was signed to Michael Jackson. You don't know what group I'm talking about? I'm talking about Brownstone. They had hits like Grapevine, 5 Miles to Empty, and their biggest hit was If You Love Me. They fall to the number 9 spot. But hey, if you're in the top 10, you're good. Let's go. Coming in at number 8, we have a group that was very unique. They sounded different. They crossed over pretty well with songs like Mr. DJ, Sending My Love to You, Vibe, Groove Thing. If you don't know who I'm talking about now, then you're probably not a big fan of 90s R&B, but we're talking about the group Zane. They could have been higher. They could have been higher. They could have been lower. I don't know. Let's see who we got on the list. Let's go. Hey, yo, coming in at number 7 is So Fitting. This happened to be one of my favorite groups of all time. If this was like my personal list, they would be at number 2. But I'm trying to keep the list realistic. So 702 is at number 7, How Fitting. They came out with Little Games We Play, where they featured on it. They had my favorite song ever. It don't matter what genre we in. It don't matter anything. Just my favorite song ever was Get It Together. They came out with Stilo. They worked with Missy Elliott, Crazy. Their biggest hit was Where My Girls At. These ladies was the shit in the 90s. I'm telling you. They put their imprint on them 90s. I'm telling you. So coming in at number 7, they'll be at number 2 if there's my personal, but I'm trying to keep this list realistic. You feel me? Trying to get some respect from you guys. So number 7, 702. We got ladies that were signed to Bad Boy. They original bad girls. You feel me? We're gonna go with Toto. Toto had Kissing You, Can't You See, Sitting Home, Tripping. They had a lot of hits. They was on LL Cool J songs. They was on Mace's records. They were around. And Bad Boy was a vibe back then. I'm not saying now. Back then, everybody wanted to be a bad boy. So at number 6, we're going to go with Total. Them ladies had the total package, I'm telling you. Let's get coming in at number 5. These ladies could easily be top 1, top 2, top 3, whatever. But they're at 5 based on the 90s catalog because they also ran some of the 2000s as well. So at number 5, we're going to go with Destiny's Child. They had a lot of hits at the end of the 90s, maybe 1997, 8, and 9. But they come at number 5 simply because we're talking about the 90s and all the 90s music. Destiny's Child is definitely top 5 because when they came out swinging. I'm not going to lie. They came out swinging. But we talking about overall, they probably top 2. But at number 5, we got Destiny's Child. Let's go. Coming in at number 4, which you can start rotating these groups in and out, 4, 3, 2. Number 1 ain't never gonna change for me, but you could switch them around. But at number 4, we're gonna go with these ladies that was signed to Jermaine Dupri, was on So Def. They had so many hits. We're gonna go with the group Escape. You know what I'm saying? They had Who Can I Run To? Do You Want To? Understanding, Just Kicking It. The list goes on and on and on. They even had some hits and that went triple platinum in your household, like The Softest Place on Earth. Everybody know it. If you're a real fan, y'all know what I'm talking about. So Escape comes in at number 4, but I won't be mad if you had them at 3 or 2. But number 4, Escape. Let's go. Coming in at number 3. We're now in the top 3. So if you like this video so far, please give it a like. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this. But let's get into this number 3. We're going to go with the group En Vogue. So back then, I didn't have a lot of respect for En Vogue. I think I was too young. My ears was too young to be listening to En Vogue at the time. They just wasn't hip to me at the time. But as I grew older and understood music more, I put a lot more respect on their name. They had a lot of hits, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, they come in at number 3. If you would have asked me this years ago, they probably wouldn't have made my top 10, which is wild. But I definitely got to put more respect on En Vogue's name. They don't get talked about enough. They don't get talked about enough. We kind of lose sight of them. But En Vogue is definitely a top 3 group of the 90s. Let's go. Hey, yo, coming in at number 2, these ladies came out crazy. They was hip. They was hip-hop. They was pop. They was R&B. They was whatever you needed as far as a group. They fashion was crazy. Their influence was crazy. Each album went crazy. The tours went crazy. You know who I'm talking about. We talking about TLC. These ladies right here came out swinging. Every song seemed like it was a hit. Everybody vibed with them. Everybody liked them through all genres. They was on pop. They's hip-hop, R&B, whatever song they came out with. They was just their own genre, I think. They just was their own genre. Because these ladies are considered to be the GOATs. But in my listing, in my personal opinion, they fall at number 2. I'm talking about TLC. You got it. Number 2. Hey, yo, coming in at number 1 is my favorite group of all time. And I'm not being biased. I hope I'm not being biased. But I feel like these ladies never made a bad song. I feel like these ladies can make every single song. And that's why I put them at number 1. We're talking about SWV. There's not a song they can't make. And that's why they're coming in at number 1. You know how some groups can't make certain types of songs? This group right here, SWV, Coco, Lily, Taj, they can make every single song. And it's going to sound good. They can cover everything as far as music goes. I had never heard a bad song from them. They have songs like Course Rain, Weak, You're the One, You're Always on My Mind. The list goes on and on and on, and we ain't gonna forget about all the remixes too. So they just put in the work, and I feel like they don't get enough respect as far as being number 1, because they the real queens of R&B. And if you don't believe that, let's fight. We can fight right now. Nah, for real though. SWV had the vocals, the swag, you know what I'm saying? The songs, of course. The songs was crazy. And I feel like they embody everything that R&B means, you know what I'm saying? Like I just told you about TLC. TLC had pop, hip-hop. They just spread it across the board. I feel like SWV stayed true just to R&B, and that's why I got them at number 1. If you don't like my list, it is what it is. But if you want to see more videos like this, please smash the like button and subscribe to the page. Let's go. Hey, yo, I'm going to read off some honorable mentions. I'm having trouble with this one right here because some of them I feel like could have had an argument to be in the top 10. Shout out to Cut Close. That's what I'm having trouble with. They might have been top 10. I don't know. But they came out with 1 album. If this was my personal favorite, they'd be at number 3 because I love them ladies. Also, Black ain't make the list. Black is definitely an honorable mention. Who else? We're gonna go with Jade as well. Can't forget Jade. Jade has some hits, so it's tough for me because I'm a big fan of R&B and I don't want to leave nobody out. But just those 3 alone be my honorable mention. Thanks for watching the video. Till next time, let's go.